Another day, another city. We are now on the way to Cambodia. Feeling pretty good about it. Jin's ready to get out of Vietnam. One thing that the Vietnamese are known for is order, so lines are super efficient all the time.
It's an absolute shit show.
We have made it. We just touched down in Koh Rong.
Right as soon as we pull up to the island, it's crystal clear blue water, very desolate, isolated. There's not much here except a few places to stay. It's very pretty, and so far I'm loving it.
We don't have a hotel room. We didn't book one in advance. It's low season right now, so we're pretty sure we'll be able to just show up and get a room, maybe even get a deal on a room. So we're currently walking the island in front of the ocean, and we're gonna go hotel to hotel, trying to work up a deal. During high season, this place sells out like weeks in advance, so it's best to consider your travel beforehand and make your booking well in advance to secure a spot here. And just to clarify, we were actually on Koh Rong Samloem. There's two different Koh Rongs. One of them's way bigger, the other one's a little bit more rustic and smaller. We're on the smaller, rustic one.
Fun fact about this island, this is where several of the Survivor seasons have been filmed.
And if we can't find a room tonight, we're probably gonna play Survivor on the beach.
It'll be a fun game.
Well, we've walked around, we've done our research, we found a place to stay. This place isn't like any other place that we've stayed in our entire travel in Southeast Asia, but equally as cool or cooler. It came out to $8 per person, and we have this amazing bungalow. The only difference is it's a community style, so there's rows of beds, but they're all facing the ocean. It's pretty cool, check it out. There aren't any roads on this island, so just know before you come, unless you plan on being a beach bum and laying around all day, you're gonna be walking a lot.
Since it's a very small island, there's not much to do, but we kind of like that. It's a great way to end the island segment of our trip. We're walking to the far end where there's supposedly a lighthouse. I'm not sure exactly how far it is.
To get to the lighthouse, you're gonna walk all the way down the beach until you see the Dolphin Bay Resort. You're gonna hang a hard right and it's straight uphill from there. You want to come on the hike with us? I think that's a yes. They weren't lying when they said you could do some jungle trekking, because we are in the jungle. All this place has is a beach, and then as soon as you exit the beach, it turns into forest really quickly.
It's really lush, it's really dense, and if there's one place you're gonna get malaria, it's probably here.
I think we're on the blue trail right now, but it's pretty crazy because the blue and the yellow are on some of the same trees.
There's blue, yellow, and red, which is great and very helpful if you know what they mean.
No, blue and yellow on that one.
Well, red was back on that one.
Yeah, we don't know what the hell we're doing. There's a blue, yellow, and red, and they're on pretty much every single tree that we're crossing. So we're just walking. I'm kind of feeling like my brother right now. He's hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I imagine it's something pretty similar to this. We've been walking for a little bit, and we hear like this strange whistling, not exactly sure where it's coming from. It's actually kind of creepy. And way down the trail, we see this guy walking up, which is pretty cool. So we know that we're not the only ones going to see it. That's the guy that was doing the whistling. He's also playing music. Huh?
When you arrive, you need to yell a guy.
Oh, yell at him?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He said we're about 30 minutes away. He just came from the lighthouse. All right, we're finally coming up to the top. I can see the lighthouse from here. There's a little house, and once you get up here, there's a guy guarding it. Pay them $1, you can go into the lighthouse. It's probably around 40 feet tall. Pretty standard, but the views from up here are amazing.
Literally looks like the beginning of a horror movie.
Jen wasn't lying. It literally is like a horror movie in here. It smells like a sewer. We made it! We're on the top! Just what it feels like to be at the highest point of both islands. Actually, I don't know if that's a fact or not. This might not be the highest point, but it feels like it. If you like nature and you want to get a workout while you're here, do the trail and come up. Well worth it for incredible views and nice little trek to come up. So remember to bring bug repellent and shoes.
You'll be all set if you have those. It really is pretty, worth it.
Now on to the next adventure. We heard there's a waterfall on the island. On the complete opposite end of Sarasson Bay, that's how you get to the waterfall. You're gonna walk past the restaurant and then kind of go down like a makeshift cement walkway, passing a few hostels and hotels. It's right next to the last pier.
At the base of the waterfall, there's this little watering hole area. It does look man-made. There's no one here, but you can tell there's bars set up around, and it looks like people probably just chill, hang out in there. It's not high season, so we're the only ones here.
So we've pretty much determined that the best time to visit Koh Rong or Koh Rong Samloem is during low season.
If you come here during low season, you basically have a private island all to yourself. If you're looking to get away, and I mean really get away from all of it, come to the Cambodian islands.
Because you never hear that. You never hear somebody saying, oh yeah, I'm going for vacation on an island off the coast of Cambodia, you know?
It's awesome here. I would recommend to come here. If you want to mix it up instead of going to your stereotypical getaways, come here.
Overall, Koh Rong is a small island like we've showed you, so there's not many activities to do, but this is one more to put on your list.
Kayak rentals cost between $5 and $10 per hour. We rented it more around dusk, so we're kind of just paddling around the bay area. But if you rent it earlier in the day, you can actually take it further out. There's some coral reefs, you can go snorkeling, and there's also a few restaurants up and down that you could probably stop at, grab a drink or grab some food.
Something super cool. I've done it before, Jen has not, but I'm really excited that she's gonna get to experience it tonight. It's a bioluminescent bay, so essentially it's like phytoplankton that lights up when it's disturbed and it all glows. Any kind of movement lights it up and it looks like little shooting stars. The first time I ever saw it was in Puerto Rico. I've never forgot about it. I remember like it was just yesterday.
So I'm skeptical of it because I've seen photos of it and it looks like shooting stars under the water basically, but it's one of those things like I'll believe it when I see it.
So it's just us. We thought there was gonna be So the captain cut the lights off. We couldn't continue filming, it was too dark. I even tried to bring the GoPro in the water to show you what the plankton looked like when it lit up, but it wasn't that magnificent and it didn't show up, so we couldn't show it to you.
But it was my first time ever seeing bioluminescent plankton. That's a mouthful. I thought it was pretty cool, even though Raphael said it was weak. I've never seen anything like that. It's cool, the hype is real.
Our suggestion to you is to not go on the tour. When we were walking back, I saw a little sparkle from a wave on certain parts of the beach that we're on, you can see phytoplankton, and it's probably the same intensity on the shore as it is in the ocean where we went out. So save your money, don't go. Go to ones that are more popular, like in Puerto Rico, somewhere where it's very intense. So now we're closing out on the final portion of our trip, and we're just doing what Koh Rong Samloem is known best for, and that's the beaches. They're gorgeous, crystal clear water.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear, you can drink it.
It's been a really cool time. We would highly suggest coming here. Skip Phu Quoc. Other people we've noticed are vlogging and saying that Phu Quoc is amazing and all this. They're hyping it up.
It's not.
This is where the hype is. Come here instead of Phu Quoc for now. Maybe in like 5 or 10 years for Phu Quoc. Look at me, I'm having fun. Doing it for the gram. You got sand in your butthole, bro. Yo, did you see that fucking fin?
What? Are you kidding?
How deep is it here?
Are you kidding, Raphael? Stop. Raphael, you want this thing to go in the water? It's gonna go, stop.